Good afternoon, ladies. Hey, I'm about to read something to you. I typically don't read out of other people's books, messages, but this particular book that I'm reading, this is probably the third time I read it, but anyway, this excerpt from these pages just bounced out at me, and I want to share it with you, and you're about to see why. It's called "You're a Freak." That's right, a freak, and so am I. Don't be offended. It's a compliment. Every single person you have ever seen on the cover of Success is also a freak. In fact, they're super freaky, and that's probably how they got on the cover. Let's define freak. A freak, a person who is obsessed with or unusually enthusiastic about a specified interest. If that's not a definition for an entrepreneur, I don't know what is. No doubt you have to be unusually enthusiastic and pretty freaky to get on this roller coaster. Most don't have the courage to even step into the car of this thrill ride, but you do, and that is exactly why they will call you a freak. Not only are you rare in your courage, but it turns out you're unusual for wanting to ride in the first place. Only about 10% of people are entrepreneurs. That means the other 90% are normal. Let's define normal. Normal, adjective, conforming to the standard or the common type, usual. Yuck. The usual, common type, or standard societal normal folks, that big herd like 90% of us, don't like it when a freak steps out of line. That kind of nonconformity threatens them. It challenges their choices and identity. Rather than step out themselves, it's safer for them to scorn your choices and attack you, in hope of dragging you back into the herd so they can feel better about themselves. I'm going to read that again. People scorn your entrepreneurial choice in hope of dragging you back into the herd so they can feel better about themselves. So yes, they will call you a freak. They will call you crazy, and that is good. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of the rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify them, or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some of them see them as the crazy ones, we see them as genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. And we all know who said that, Steve Jobs. Look how crazy he was. Say hello, crazy one. Welcome to the Freak Show. The good news is you don't have to catch cannonballs, swallow swords, or breathe fire in order to join this freak show. Unless, of course, your business actually is running a circus. The bad news is that being a freak can be painful at first. Well, let me tell you something. If I had a nickel for every time somebody told me I was a freak, I'd be on the cover of Success magazine. I was actually in Success magazine, but not on the cover. But anyway, even my own granddaughter, I'll say to her, "What is me, Mom?" And she'll say, "You're a freak, me, Mom. You're acting like a freak." Well, that's because I'm pretty enthusiastic about some things, and Fight Club happens to be one of them. Ladies, this is 2 years in the making. And if I could backtrack to 2 years ago when this all started, it actually started about 3 years ago in my head, but 2 years ago it started on paper and in form. But if I had a nickel, like I said, for every time somebody told me, "You're nuts, this ain't going to work, good luck. Here's Roseanne off doing her crazy thing again, whatever she's doing." I lost a lot of friends, family that, doesn't support you in a lot of the things. Friendships have dissolved, and I know it's because they don't understand exactly what it is that I'm doing here, but that's okay. I don't care. All right? We're on a mission. Becky and I are on a mission right now, and we believe we can help change the world for women. Maybe we are crazy. Maybe we are freaks. But this concept is blowing up right now, and it's time, and women need it. So, you know what? Call me a freak. I'll be a freak, and I hope you all want to be part of this freak show because, whenever you're doing something good and you're helping other people help themselves, I don't see anything freaky about it. To me, it makes perfectly good sense, but then again, who knows? So, this book is actually The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster from Darren Hardy, which I actually met. He's an amazing speaker and actually one of my mentors among the many that I have over the years. And so pick it up. It's a great book. It gives you a lot of insight about being an entrepreneur and the things that you have to go through. And one of them is about being a freak. So Hope you ladies enjoy this Tuesday. I'm about to go get freaky up in this place, whatever that means. And hope you're enjoying your day. Peace out.